his personnel file, and that he wants an AG's opinion. Has the AG's duty under the FOIA been triggered?
What do y'all think?
What do you think?
That's a good question, right? I like that.
Well, this is just like a lot of
I know.
people in my school. Answer.
You make me feel better. A couple people said no.
No. We don't have enough information to be able to render an opinion. For instance, we don't even know what's been requested. I mean, all we know is the personnel file. Let me tell you, that is a catch-all term. People say, I want to see someone that's on personnel file. Well, that is a nice umbrella term for just about any. They want to see every record pertaining to a particular employee, as opposed to, I want to see, his personnel records, or I want to see his, evaluation records that led to him being suspended or terminated. Most people don't know. They just say, I want to see his personnel file. Somebody wants to see my personnel file. Oh my goodness. So we don't know what's been requested. We don't know what the custodian's decisions are with respect to those records. So no, somebody just says, hey, somebody wants to see my personnel file. I don't like it. I want an opinion. Well, yeah, we need at least a little bit more information than that. Oh my goodness.
Well, I took you 15 of them.
Yeah, that's all right. We're cutting into their break time. Y'all go take a break. What are you listening to me for? So here's this again, the 19th edition, the 20th edition. The 19th edition was late, and I take responsibility for that. No, I blame code revision for that. No, I blame the legislature for that, because they amended it so many times. And then code revision took forever because of Act 910, transformation. That's it. That's what I'm blaming. It's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But 20th edition, we hope we're going to get it out this year, which is supposed to be out every odd number of year. And the new codifications are already out, so we should be able to get that done. This book right here, if you really just have absolutely nothing else better to do, and you want to read a copy of, this is essentially the horn book for FOIA.
And that's that compelling public interest part of that test for an evaluation record. There are a couple of pages that's fleshed out in that.
For our online viewers, what are you referring to there, Ray?
Oh, the Arkansas Freedom of Information Act. John Watkins, Professor Watkins.
What edition? Fifth?
This is the 6th edition.
6th edition, yeah.
2017. Watkins, Peltsteel, and Steinbuck. I believe y'all are going to be hearing from Mr. Steinbuck later on today.
A little plug for their book. We should get, I think we should
A little
get.
plug for
No
Robert
kidding.
I think we should
As much of our material as they take, we should be getting
We should be getting some royalties.
some royalties out of it.
It's a compilation of Arkansas cases.
Speak into the mic, please.
It's a compilation
Arkansas cases
of
and AG's
AG
opinions.
and their analysis. I mean, there's a lot
Yeah,
of
a lot of
it. And
opinions.
so, for instance, that compelling public interest is some analysis of Professor Watkins. But we also mentioned, because the courts, I don't know how to use this thing, the courts regularly cite to this treatise. Okay, so kind of like AG opinions, it's not binding on anybody, but the authors of this are respected. And so it really, if you've really got a question and everybody's telling you, scratching their heads over, this is a good source for you.
And I forgot who it was that, of course, our website. I forgot who it was that asked how to, like, get in touch with the AG's office. Well, there's our phone number, 682-2007. And that's, the email address. If you, have questions, goes to constituent services. And if it has to do with FOIA, then they will contact opinions. And a lot of times I'm the one that addresses them, so I'll have a trustworthy face or I don't. Any questions? Any answers?
Anyone have any questions on AG opinions? Or for that matter, any discussion that we've heard from Ray or Beth? Ray, anything you want to add on open meetings?
Well, there was just, she had to kind of go through this real, very quickly. Don't forget that one of the things that was on the slide says that participation at a public meeting is not required under the statute. There is a separate statute in the county code, Title 14, Section 14, Chapter 14, that requires a county quorum court to be open for public comment. And I was asked, somebody asked me, hey, don't forget that. Okay, and I don't know what the problem with it. So thank you for reminding me.
All right, let's give Ray and Beth a hand. Well, we have one question here.
Yes, please.